Ooh. Tiff and the Punisher, we ride tonight. Give me back my kids, or we burn this fight. Tiff and the Punisher, hear the battle cry. Mamas and daddies won't watch our babies die. We won't war. We won't war till every stolen child walks back through the door. Tiff and the Punisher, this is war. They kicked in my door, guns drawn at dawn. Took my little girl while I was still holding on. Said best interest with a smile full of lies. Now that same smile's gonna watch the system die. I turned pain into rage, turned tears into flame. Tiff got the truth and I'm calling your name. From the courthouse steps to the governor's gate, every thief in a badge is gonna feel this hate. Tiff and the Punisher, we ride tonight. Give me back my kids, or we burn this fight. Tiff and the Punisher, hear the battle cry. Mamas and daddies won't watch our babies die. We won't war. We won't war till every stolen child walks back through the door. Tiff and the Punisher, this is war. Judges taking bribes, workers getting rich, while my son cries himself to sleep in a stranger's crib. Termination paper signing innocent blood, but the tide just turned, here comes the flood. We the parents you forgot, we the storm you made. Tiff and the Punisher leading the raid. No more begging, no more tears on the floor. We taking back tomorrow and we settle in the skull. Can you hear us coming? Million boots on the ground, the revolution's here. Feel the thunder sound.
Tiff and the Punisher, we ride tonight. Give me back my keys, or we burn this fight. Tiff and the Punisher, hear the battle cry. Every stolen child coming home tonight.
We won't war. We won't war till justice runs red and the guilty hit the floor. Tiff and the Punisher, this is war. The war cry's been sounded. Tiff and the
We know it's all about the money, we know they lie, we know this is corruption. Does CPS know what they are doing to the children?
Tiff and the Punisher, they won't back down. Fight for the children in every town. They are taking our kids every day. A child a minute, no one has a thing to say. For those who have been isolated, don't be worried, you have a voice today. So listen up everyone, here is the story. Child Protective Service, you real. CPS is what they call it. They want our kids because it fills a lot of people's wallet. We all think it won't be us. We say when they come we will be so tough. It all sounds good when there's no one to take them. But when they come, your voice gets to breaking. Stay calm, step away. CPS ain't taking no one today. We are educated. Stay calm, step away. CPS, you need to leave. I know the tricks up your sleeve. You can't do what you're trying to do. We have done our homework. Don't do a damn thing without a warrant. You no longer will steal our kids this way. Tiff and the Punisher have come for the calling. They are giving us the CPS warning. Their voice is loud and clear. We stop losing our kids this year. Tiff wants to fight the entire planet. She is tired of our kids being taken, god damn it. She's been fighting CPS for 30 years, bringing children home from this disgusting mess. The Punisher is screaming out loud, abolish CPS and tear it down. I want all our kids to come back. Look at all those kids, pictures held up like thin tags. Together we are stronger than we need. We will tear down CPS with high speed. We will do so much being together. Birds of a feather flock together. So watch out CPS, here we come. Picking you one by one. We promise to bring back the family and prosecute the caseworkers unhandily. So give us back the kids you have taken. Tiff and the Punisher sending you all on a vacation. The one with bars in the windows and the only games you play are on Nintendos. Corruption in courts, here we come. We won't stop until it's done. You judges need to learn what you stand for. This is Tiff and the Punisher warrior, and we cry out to all of you out there. We need support for a cause that they don't care. All children are being stolen way too often. So CPS, we plan on doing the stopping. Stopping.
I'm trying to come in, Tiff. Here I am.
Okay.
Here I am. I made it. I did it. I'm here. All right. What's going on, Tiff?
Well, I must say, the last couple days have been rough, but I'm feeling so much better today.
Oh, that's good. That must be because good news happened.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it
Yeah.
too much because
Okay, good.
you
We just
don't
leave
want
it will. That's right.
Yeah,
We'll leave
so
it as it is.
That's
just
right.
it.
Yes.
That's just it.
So, and thank everybody out there that was praying for my family. I appreciate it, but keep the prayers going. That's right. Don't poke the bear.
Works in mysterious ways.
Yes, he does. What's going on with you?
Oh, just running around trying to do everything for everybody but myself. You know how I do it. You know, I've been trying to get this app. You know, this is the part about this stuff that sucks, right? Not that I do court cases for anybody, but I teach them educationally, right? This is one of the cases here, that, files that I've had to read through and do this. Of course, there's the app, which this is the app book here of the things that I had to do here. This book here, This book here is my daily phone calls that I make. That these are the people I talk to in a day that I gotta I have to write down so I can remember who the hell I even talked to and what I was supposed to be doing. Here's the directions that I need to work on, either the website or the app or things like that. These are these things for my notes for today. And this is my daily to-do book. And that's all for just this stuff. And then, of course, that's not, all the added extras that come in, It's not the, hey, Darren, you need to help me right now, please. Or, hey, this is this or that or this. And then, of course, that doesn't even include my own personal life if something happens in my world. That's just the CPS world. So it's just very tough, when people are tugging at you and tugging at you and tugging at you. And at what point are you just like, hey, everybody, back off. Like, I'm trying to do good by everyone. I'm not. A lot of people come at me because it's hard to get a hold of me. Well, it's not hard to get a hold of me. If you're a person that knows and expects how I am or what I do, I'm one of those people, like, if you do what I don't like, then I'm not going to do anything at all. So don't call me back to 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 back. I know I have much technology that says missed call. It tells me right on there, missed call. And here's the problem with that, because somewhere amongst someone's 93 missed calls, there might have been an emergency call that was in between there that I'm going to lose now because I'm not paying attention. So that's first and foremost about those things. But secondly, I'm probably busy. I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm not. I mean, that's a minute amount of shit that I deal with in a day in those books, and then we plan for the shows and all of this. There's just so much. So it's not that I'm not paying attention to anybody. It's not that I'm not doing whatever. The fact of the matter is I'm just damn busy. And I just, you know what? When I can't talk to you like that, that means that you're not important to me. You're just not on my list right now. Like, that's not, I have people that are their lives depend on me contacting them. And you know what? I wish that these phone calls were 5 minutes, but you know how advocate phone calls go. Tomorrow we're still talking, and I haven't done anything on the list. It's been, for real, it's been like 15 hours of just talking through somebody crying and all of that stuff. So it's very difficult, and, you try to get people to help you out with this stuff, but people don't understand because they're not in your situation. Everybody's thing is their most important thing to them. And I get that. I would love for just once people would say, hey, you know what the most important thing is to Darren? Is Darren's app. Hey, why don't we all stop fucking with him for a little while? And why don't we all turn our focus onto helping Darren get this thing out there? Because he's already told us all, guess what? We're bitching about this, that, this. All of us are going to be a part of this. So maybe if you just turned your fucking attentions to something to help me out for once, we could all solve the problems by maybe financially helping all of us, by maybe saving some people and their kids and families and doing this or that. But instead, everybody wants to whine and fucking complain because they can't get hold of Darren while Darren's trying to save the fucking world.
Yeah, and I'm going to elaborate on that because let me tell you, the last couple days and the first day that I contacted you when I found out what was going on, you wanted to not do the show. And I said, no, right? Because this is my happy place.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you right now, I've ignored people the last 3 fucking days because my family, just like your family, needs to be first. Because if our families aren't right, we're not right. If people go back and look at the last 2 days of our shows, you will see me in and out, in and out. I'm on the phone. Yeah. I got emergency shit going on, but I still made the show, right? Because this is my happy place. This is where I need to concentrate. But like you, when we got shit going on that's important too in our personal lives, we still show up. We might not always be there, right? Because I'm telling you, if you watch the shows, you'll see that I'm really not all there.
Right. You know that.
But we still come to the show. Unless, unless Darren's asleep, and I'm going to put it out there again. Mm-hmm. If Darren's asleep and his wife says, hey, do you want me to wake him up? Darren, what is the answer to that?
Nope. Let him sleep. Let him sleep. Yep. So that makes it all my fault every goddamn time.
But it doesn't make it your fault because I make the call on whether to wake you up or not. And if somebody's sleeping, then my thing is, let me tell you something. If you poke the bear with me when you try and wake me up, my husband will call me the bear too, because I'll stomp through this motherfucker. Everybody's going to be miserable. Okay. So no, if somebody's sleeping, I do not wake them up. I don't care who they are. They need to sleep. Their body says that it's time to sleep, and it's time to sleep, period.
So that's right. We do. Because we all know that I have that problem with like this any moment in time. Which
Yeah,
I
but
think
it's
I've been
not
doing better.
that.
I know
It's not
fun
even
that way.
that.
I know, but
When you go to sleep, Darren, just like my husband, when my husband goes to sleep, your body's telling you you need to sleep. So Tiffany's
man down.
philosophy is, if you're asleep, I'm not waking you up. Period. In the story.
Yeah.
The show can wait until tomorrow.
Man down.
Man down.
That's right. Well, so it doesn't mean that nobody's that not important to me. It doesn't mean that everybody's get upset or whatever. It doesn't mean that I hate anybody. It doesn't mean that I am not doing anything for anybody. It just means that in this moment in time, I had something come up and I had to take care of it. And it just didn't, our time's valuable. And I'm not just saying me and Tiff's, everybody's time is valuable. And in life you've got to be able to strategize and figure out how to balance that, because everything is a delicate balance of power. Like you don't want to give too much attention to this, not enough to this, and this, that, and this. It's very difficult. So when you're dealing with someone and you need to be focused, you guys hear it all the time. My phone rings constantly, 24/7, all the time. People will be on the phone with me and they'll hear that, but you know what I won't do? I won't answer it. There'll be many calls that will come through if I'm on the phone with you that I won't answer. But if I do have to pick one up, it's because it's very important, and I'm sorry that I have to end the call with you. But that's the way I roll. Like that's it. So it doesn't. Everybody gets their chance to be my main squeeze. And if it wasn't yesterday, then I'm sorry. I just had a lot going on, more so than normal. So I'm not trying to piss anybody off. I wasn't trying to not travel anywhere. I wasn't trying to do anything other than just survive, and that's what I needed for survival mode. So I apologize to anybody that is feeling this way, but that's what it was. Now, that all being said, we got Miss Aimee Henry back here. She's going to come out and talk with us, and we're going to have a good time.
All right.
Let's not make her nervous.
Yeah, she's probably scared now. She's like, oh
right?
my God.
She just said she's nervous, and I come out on a tyrant, Half the listeners are gone now, I wonder which half those are. Just saying. I think we can figure out who was watching the show. So yeah, let's. I'm just trying to get this out of her way here. Boom. There we go. So we have a nice fresh screen for her. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Aimee Henry. Hey, there she is. Can we hear her though, Jeff?
Mike,
we got to hear you, honey.
Turn your mic on.
Your mic, you muted us. Oh boy, we were hearing her before. Fine, you've got to be muted somehow. How you muted, dear?
She said she's not muted.
No, she's not. She just doesn't. Do you see the little microphones behind it under us there? Click on that, baby.
Either default or let me see what mine says. It should be default or speakerphone.
Come on, default. Do you want to go back out and come back in now and talk away? Go back out and come back in.
Go out, come back in.
That's so funny. It's so funny. We can't hear her, but she can hear us. But we're all sitting there like trying to do sign language with her.
Right.
You go out, or go out, come back. She can hear everything just fine.
That is so funny.
And did you see what Donald Trump did today? I believe it was today or yesterday. Come on, Aimee.
I did not. I did not. What did he do?
No, that didn't make it work. Why was it? You've got it. There's the battery, because we heard you before.
She said, hold on. Go all the way out.
Go way back and come back. I want to wait to tell her what Donald Trump did today.
Okay.
Are you using earbuds or are you just using your computer thing?
She said
Just
your
to-
video, the video muted her mic. See if you can unmute her.
Let me see if I can just take this video out of here. So, remove source. Okay, that's gone now.
Talk now.
No.
No.
Bottom right, your volume thing. Click on that. Make sure that the right source is selected. It is.
So go click out of Restream, leave, and come back in
Like all the
on
way
the
out.
same link. Go all the way out. All right, she'll be back.
All right. So Donald Trump did something today, but it was yesterday.
Oh God.
Does anybody out there? Does anybody out there in the audience know? Does anybody know what Donald Trump did and what I'm about to say that he did? I'm just going to give the audience a second here to try to bolster up some answers here. Because
I just want to know, is it good or bad?
Well, it depends on how you think.
Oh.
Come on, Aimee, let's hear you. Now she's gone again. She vamooshed. It depends on how you think, Tiff.
Well, that's
I see
scary.
it as I don't know. I don't know what the intentions are with it that they're going to do, but I don't know how they're going to implement it. What it does to. All right, let's see here. Come on, Aimee, you can do this. Aimee,
Okay.
talk.
Yes.
Okay, I'm on my phone.
Okay.
All right.
Whatever we got to do to get me on here. So here I am.
That's right. We're here now. So that's it. Aimee, how are you?
I'm good. I'm so good. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't seen you since the last time.
Yes.
What's been going on?
Well, I'm preparing my strong parents group
Yeah.
to launch in January. And so just trying to I got everything down like on paper. Like I got a meeting, like a structure, what I'm gonna do each week. I would love to have you guys actually week 4 in my meetings is like a speaker week. I would love to have you guys there, you know?
All
So
right,
I'm just
great.
trying not to obsess over everything. I got like the logos done, but of course you want everything to be pretty. I was
Yep.
listening to your guys' music and I'm like tapping away because I have it open. I need a theme song, you know?
We can arrange something like that for you.
Yes, your logos are amazing.
Yeah,
I
that'd
love
be fun.
everything.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah, that would be good. Your 4th week. So what is it that you're building a parenting type
Yes,
course
like
webinar,
a healing group, like a weekly
right?
small group.
Okay. So and then you want to have us show up every 4th week or whatever. But
Yeah, or
what
just
are you gonna do? What is your plan? Like what is your plan for these groups for parents?
okay. I'm gonna get it pulled up. I already actually got it pulled up. Let me see here.
We didn't
So I
even
can,
pre-plan that either. That's actually happened right there. How good that worked.
yes, I love this. Okay, so let me get here. I got me a fancy to-do list and then
I love
everything.
to-do lists.
Me too. I love all your notebooks.
I'm so good at making all that stuff and so bad at getting them done.
Yes, I'm working on that too.
Yeah, like I got my library of Darren. Do you know
It's a
want to hear something funny?
process.
So this is I'll just give you a little show you this real quick here. So this is just one of my drawers in here, right? So I found these, and so I find a lot of use for these. So like every case that I'm working on or every project or whatever, I use
Yep.
these little half comp notebooks, right? So everything has one, and then each one of these has corresponding binders with them. So like all the information that I need, like that's printed out or whatever.
I
goes
love
with-
this. I love
Yeah.
this.
So it's stuck right there. But anyway, you get the point. Like there's the
Yes.
well, now I'm engaged this much. I have to finish showing you. Otherwise, I won't be able to take it off my to-do list.
Yes, you got to scratch it off. You got to scratch
right.
that sucker off.
So anyway, we have the binders that come here, or the trapper keeper. Oh, I probably
Yeah.
whatever. I'm not gonna fight with the binder that's stuck in there. But yeah, here's like this one here is HR 1776. In the front of these have a pocket. Inside that pocket, the ones that are in here, the cases. Of course, it just fell right out. It has the notebook slot, so I put the notebooks in there and all of that stuff. And it's really good for organization and stuff. And I don't remember there was a purpose why I was going to tell you all about that, and I don't recall what it was now. But anyway, and then
Just
you got
getting organized, because that makes this kind of work feel a little easier, you know?
yeah. There's so much that you go down this. It is a real wormhole or a rabbit hole or a
Yes.
butthole or whatever the hell you want to call it. It's a hole of some sorts because you're always like something else, something else, something else. You start with probably you were like, oh, I'm going to talk about healing the heart tonight, with a couple. Next thing you know, you're in like, and children shouldn't eat chocolate at bedtime, and you just have completely gone down this. There's so much help that people need along the way in this stuff that it's hard to just focus on one thing.
It is.
Mm.
It is. And I think with this meeting, I just want to show up for what I needed when I went through all this. Like, this wasn't talked about, this wasn't real 7 years ago. Like, I tried to speak out about it and it wasn't real, So just being able to create that space where people can come, they can feel safe, they can have friends, they can, learn about themselves. What can you do
Right.
to not let this destroy you? Because I know I was destroyed. I was freaking
Yes.
wrecked.
7 years ago was a hard time. Like I
Yeah.
don't see. I wasn't in it because you had jerks like me saying like, "Oh, CPS got in your life. You must have been a piece of shit. You didn't deserve.
Yeah.
You deserved everything you got." And it was almost like I was growing up. My parents got divorced in a time that you didn't get divorced. So it was very embarrassing to, when you went to school and you had to be like, "Oh, my parents are divorced." You know what I mean? Like that was tough. And the same thing, like with Child Protective Services, like there was nobody coming to help you. 7 years ago. And I'm just going to assume because I didn't even know about CPS and I was, 35 7 years ago, or maybe even
Yeah.
older than that. Or actually, I was 47 years ago and I didn't even know about this or whatever. So I had to have been so sucked for you to not have any resources to help you.
Yeah, and I knew what was happening. I knew what was happening was wrong because the lady who targeted me, she took me from my mom at 11 and she had tried and tried and tried. I knew my rights, but she caught me slipping one time. I get pulled over in the car, have a joint in my ashtray, I regret that so much because I was always that person that's like, I thought I knew, oh, that it couldn't be me. I'm protecting myself. I stand my ground. I'm a good mom,
Right.
like that did not save me, that did not protect me, and my whole identity was, I think a lot of moms and fathers even can relate to this. Like, your whole identity is your kids. Like,
Yeah.
I lived for my kids were everything. And so because I didn't take care of my mental health, I was just focused on my children. When that horrible traumatic event happened and my kids were ripped away from me, I completely fell apart. And
Mm.
so, I mean, rightfully so, like what they did
Right.
was wrong and it was horrible. But I think now I want to, like, when I envision this group in my head, I envision a bunch of strong ass parents, like, Army reloaded, like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I want to
Yeah.
do. I want to make people realize how bulletproof they really are.
Yeah.
You cannot let these fuckers grind you down, like,
Right.
you can't let them win.
That's their game too. That's their MO to just be chewing on you and chewing on you and chewing on you.
Yes.
And I swear that's part of this. So why is it? I mean, they've got to know. There's just got to. And Tiff, this one's kind of directed at you since you're the mama san of this whole thing. But why is it? Do you guys think that they know that we're gonna? Every other group in the world, they're gonna come together. They're gonna have a 1,000,000-person march. They're gonna go on to Washington. They're gonna do great things.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for 100 years. There's no 1,000,000-person march. There's no march on Washington. There's no nothing because it seems like people can't even get their heads out of their ass in long enough, or they can't even stay like focused on the prize, or they,
Yeah.
like it's their crew is more important than that crew. It's like a big high school game. Why do you think that is? And do you think that's because trauma is causing this, or is it what is it? What's the deal here?
Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first reason is people are scared to speak out. Okay. They know that if they speak out, they're going to be retaliated against.
Mm,
The other thing is you can't get people together because until it affects them the
yeah,
way it has affected us, they don't care.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's the truth.
Yeah. So basically, until we can level the playing field out for everybody and make everybody feel as important as the next, this isn't gonna get the traction that it needs. Is what you're saying?
Right. This is what really pisses me off a lot of the times, right? I'll see like every couple of years, like last year, July 1st, you can no longer have your cats declawed, okay?
Mm.
More people care about declawing cats than they do our children being ripped out of our arms.
Wow.
And that's crazy because here's the thing, like okay, I used to, when I first found out about corruption and all this stuff, I used to just share things from Gunner actually and other advocates onto my Facebook page, and it would like mess my monetization up.
Yeah.
And so now I put everything on my stories also because I know people are watching, and I can no longer make excuses for you when you are educated. You see what I'm doing right now. You see what I've been through, and you're still keeping my children away from me. That is wrong. You are a bystander and you are wrong. And then I have to remind myself, like, I'm just going to keep praying for y'all because I have to believe that this is happening for a reason and my kids are going to be okay. But that is so hard to believe when our children are still stuck. It's like, how do we move on? How do we even begin to accept this? Because, I don't know when this is going to gain traction. I just have to believe that it will. I keep putting the information
Right.
out there. So are
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. What's your main, like, your best, like, if you throw something out there, what's your best way of like getting the word out there? Like, what's your procedure and where do you put it out there? And
Just
who are you?
getting on I have a newsletter. I mean, it's not getting the traction I want it to get, but putting things on my stories because number one, I have lots of people that need to be watching my stories. Number two, I don't know. I even have non-followers that watch my stories. Even just getting on and talking about it.
Yeah.
Talking about it. And I was afraid to share my story at first too, because I knew that the other people who had my kids were watching. But I
Right.
thought, you know what? Screw it. I'm going all in. Let them watch because they need to be educated because something's got to change. And also in my energy and in the universe,
Mhm. Right.
I have to
Yeah.
push it out there. I
Yeah.
have to
Very.
believe.
And that's what I tell people, right?
Yeah.
Um, you have to have faith, hope, and
Yes.
you have to believe because without those,
Mm-hmm.
we're fucked,
Mm-hmm.
right? I've been doing this so long
Yeah.
that really nothing surprises me anymore. Um, but my little mini me, let me tell
Hmm.
you something. I love my little mini me. And I talked to her today and
Yeah.
told her I would talk about her all the time.
Yeah.
The thing that I love the most about her is because she's so even toned, right? They don't know if she's mad. They don't know where she's coming from. Oh, but with me, I know I'm damn well mad, right?
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to light some fires under somebody. But the thing that I love about her the most is she's so even toned. They don't know what she's going to do next. And plus, she's with me. So, enemy number
Right.
one has now enemy number two, and they don't know what's going to happen.
Right. Hmm.
And as long as and see, this is what I told her. You have the confidence, you have the smarts, you're learning everything that I'm teaching. She's just absorbing it. I said they are going to fear you. They already fear you.
Yep.
And that's where we need to get parents. When a parent walks in a room, these people need to fear the parent.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be
Oh,
great
They
to see
do. They do.
every parent walk in there with a
literally.
set of balls?
Yes. Like when my son went in there, right? He had the phone just like this in her face. And he said, "You will agree to be recorded, or this interview is not going to happen." My son took control of the whole situation. They didn't know what to do.
That felt
I
good,
need you
right?
to
Like that
mentor
felt.
me. Where
Mhm.
do I sign up?
I'll teach you everything I know. But the
Mhm.
biggest thing is people have to understand if you don't speak up, they are in control of your life.
Yep. Spiritually, mentally, even physically, because the moment you do not, like you said, believe, they've
Mhm.
got you down already. They've got you down. They want you weak. They want you sick. They want you tired. They want us traumatized.
Hmm.
Mhm.
They want us silent.
Yeah. Because if you're silent, nobody knows what's going on behind door number 1. But if you come out at door number 2 blazing and with well, I don't need one of them things that you yell into. I'm
Woo,
loud
Lord,
anyway.
yeah.
But if you come out like that and you're letting the world know what's going on,
Yeah.
trust me, the wheels of justice turn very slow.
Yeah.
They hear us. They know what's going
Yep.
on.
Hi,
But they're
Gunner.
lying. And they're trying to say, oh, they're crazy. This isn't really going on. Bullshit.
Right.
We're not crazy.
Mhm.
We are not
Yep.
crazy. We know what the fuck happened to us.
And enough is happening. You know, this is another thing. Like, even if parents aren't ready to speak out about it, like publicly, you know, there's so many different creative ways. Just start talking to yourself about it. Start
Mhm.
looking things up. Start journaling about it. Start talking to your higher self. Your if you believe in God, you know. And then there's other things like get behind and tell your story on a faceless account. Make a whole brand new whatever you got to do, just get it out there. You cannot bottle this stuff in because it will eat you from the inside out, and that is exactly what they want. And I promise your kids are going to come back someday. They are. Like, that's just what it is. They're going to want to find their parents.
Listen,
Mhm.
me and Darren have had this conversation many times. Okay. I understand the holidays are here, and I didn't celebrate either for 2 years. And then one morning I woke up just with this epiphany, and I'm like, why the fuck am I letting these people control me? They've already taken my kid.
Beep show.
Oh, Darren, your number one fan screaming in my ear. And so that's another way that they control you, right? Because
It
if
is.
you're not happy and you're not celebrating, they win. Don't
Yeah.
let them win.
Yeah. And you know, like I contemplated, like this is parental advisory, like, but when this all happened to me, and then the fact that, you know, there's narcissists in the courtroom. I also had a kid with a narcissist that I didn't realize was a narcissist. Lots of mistakes that I made. But and you try to talk to the counselor about it, and you try to do what they say that you need to do, and it eats you alive if you let it. And you, like, I'm like you, Tiffany. I still have the exact voice recording. I was in an 8-month depression this last year. That was not as bad as when it first happened, but I have the voice recording. It's like 3 hours of me talking to myself, talking about this stuff. Like, Aimee, get up off your ass, because I was going to go to the courthouse and hurt myself or hurt somebody else. You know, but you know what? That would have never, what do you think would have happened? Do you think they would have cared? Do you think that would have made them? No, they would have been like, this girl's out of our way. You know, and even now, like, I know that the truth is coming because I tried to get my criminal records, and all that stemmed from the illegal removal of my kids. I tried to get my criminal records. They're missing. They're gone.
Mhm.
So I'm telling you, the truth is coming out. It's not
Mhm.
for us to understand when and why. We just have to do our part. No matter how small that is. If that just means that you wake up and you don't hold it in today, or you journal about it, or you start looking shit up, or whatever,
Mhm.
give somebody else a shoulder, offer some support to somebody else, just look and explore, like, just do something.
Mhm.
I even
Yeah.
tell parents, go cry,
Yeah.
go scream,
Mhm.
go cry some more, go scream some more.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, you have to rebuild yourself better and stronger. And I said, don't worry, I'll help you.
Yeah.
Because I'm a strong person, and I'll tell these fools in a minute, I don't bend, I don't break, I don't concede, and I don't comply. Y'all got the wrong
Straight
grandmother.
up.
Mhm.
Straight up.
Or get yourself some kitty cats. There is that. It's a good one.
Meow.
So, so today, and this is what I was going to bring up. Today, Donald Trump, or I'm sorry, it was yesterday that Donald Trump did this. So he set up an account for every baby that's born in the United States gets $1,000 in what's called the Trump account. So from this point forward, every baby that comes into this United States that's born here gets $1,000 into a Trump account. Is this their way of saying that the SSQ stuff is true, and they're going to try to do this out in the open now with people, with their kids? Like, they're literally going to sit there and buy our lives from us? Is that what they're doing here? I mean, that's pretty much the SSQ. I mean, granted, it was a little bit more money. They say that SSTQ is worth, right? But you're worth X amount of dollars when you're born, and then the government donates and like uses your money as a way to do it. And why else? I mean, they say this for investing in the future and all of that stuff. So, I mean, I'm sure Donald Trump has a better way of looking at it, and maybe something more than that. But I mean, what do you guys think? Now we've had him say foster kids are going to get a bunch of welfare reform or guaranteed welfare. Now he's saying every kid in America is going to get $1,000 that's born here. He doesn't talk about the. I didn't read anything further what comes with that money or how it goes about. If it, I would doubt that Donald Trump would invest it in a bond or anything because you're not getting any returns on those. So he wouldn't invest. That wouldn't be anything that he'd be interested in donating it back to the government. But so I'm very curious to see what's going on here. That's just something's a brewing, and I don't know if that's laughing at us that are all saying this stuff, or if this is, I don't know. It's hard to tell this day and age because I don't believe anything I see, hear, or read. Now they're saying there's 6 Donald Trumps and 7 this and that. I'm like,
Oh
oh
my
my
gosh, the time traveler Trump.
yeah, Jesus Almighty. So I don't know. And the problem is, I
Well,
believe stuff.
Kamala Harris wanted to give new babies like $3,500. So, I mean, I don't know. We're gonna have to see where it goes because, first of all, Trump is 80. Okay,
Isn't that old?
Is he?
yeah, he's gonna be 80 soon. Yes, he's a year older than my dad.
You better be careful then.
Well, anyway, and you know that when every administration, unless the president is reelected consecutively, which he was not, so he cannot run again because he's had 2 terms. The next administration can take that away.
Right.
I
Because
don't even
it's not
right,
passed by Congress.
right. Because executive orders, if you know, unless they say immediately or within 90 days, executive orders usually take 2 years to become any law if they even make it past Congress.
Yeah. Which I don't know. Like, I think maybe it's like something that has to do with being hidden in plain sight because they like to do stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they would be bold. The government would be bold enough to slap something like that in our face. But here's the twist. Here's the plot twist they didn't expect. We know what's going on, so we can
Right.
combat that. You know what I mean? We are hip now.
Yeah.
And you're right. I can't believe nothing either because I am slowly learning about what do I want to do as an advocate, and there was a executive order put out and it was amazing news. I pasted it into my chat bot. I'm learning that even though I've given him the directive, double, triple check everything, I made a fool of myself and had to apologize. And now it is my mission to get this executive order in there, because it's great, bring our freaking kids home. The government, everybody needs to realize like our kids are being stolen. That is wrong as hell. That is so messed up. So this whole money thing, I think he makes it want to look great again. And I don't know about politics, but it could be a hidden in plain sight thing. I don't know. I guess we'll just see.
Well, I also think too that that the United States birth rate has dropped really low because
Yep.
we got women and men out here getting fixed because they're like, fuck this.
Yeah.
So it could be an incentive too to bring more babies in because
Yep.
we need to repopulate the United States.
That's what it is, Tiff. That just made perfect sense right there too, or it could be.
Yeah. It's just like when I bought my house in the recession, they said, oh, if you buy a house between now and April, we'll give you $8,000. I was like, call my realtor. I was like, hey, I need to buy a house.
Yeah.
And that's what I did. And I got $8,000 and I didn't have to pay it back. Normally you would have to pay it back. But that year, Obama said, no, you don't have to pay it back. Thank God I bought my house because I needed that money because I was broke after that.
Yeah.
But that could be what's going on too, because our birth rate in the world, we are very low on birth rates now.
Yeah.
And did you know that white people in the world population is only 7% of the world's population now?
Wow. No, I didn't know that.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Well, they said, um, like all my little kids and all my kids, all these mixed kids, we're gonna take over. So I did my part. Now my kids are doing their part. So
Yeah.
I don't know, but they're still half white.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
actually,
So
they're a quarter white because they're Greek. My kids are Heinz 57. Then little fuckers got everything in them.
what do you mean? All right, so the Ryzen Rare Gem says, what about TPR parents getting their parental rights back? What do you mean by that? Because you know what, there's a lot of us that are fighting many different fronts to beat this
yeah.
whole the TPR thing, where it's not as staunch as it once was, where you're TPR and that was it. There's hope for
I'm
people to get.
hoping not. I'm hoping not, especially if the removal was illegal or they messed up somewhere because my daughter was forced adoption, you know?
Mhm.
She's 12 and she's struggling so bad. But you got to have hope. Straight up, you have to have hope.
Right. So as
See,
Things
far
are
the
as
thing with
changing.
you is you were targeted.
Yeah,
Your daughter is now a target.
I
Your
know.
grandchildren, so you got to stay on that because they thought that I retired from CPS when my kids were grown. Oh hell no, I didn't, because now I got grandkids.
Yeah,
mhm.
absolutely.
Yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's what's going on today. That was my current event that I pulled up.
Wow. I've been so
So
wrapped up in other shit, Darren. I had no clue.
I
I
don't
haven't
know.
watched
I
the
bet your
news in
dad
like
knew
3
though.
days.
You know
Oh,
damn well your dad knew exactly what was going on.
and my dad knows every goddamn thing about politics and Trump going
Mhm.
on because
Sure
he's a
does.
Trumpster from
Well,
whatever.
I thought Aimee fell down.
No, my cat was on the counter.
Oh, you have a cat?
Yes.
Oh, we all
That's
have
sweet.
cats. Mine beat me up.
Yes.
I don't fuck with mine too much. But my son said I was his favorite person.
Oh, my son is my oldest and I haven't seen him in 7 years. So that's awesome.
Oh no, I'm
You
talking about my
probably are.
cat.
Oh, your cat is your still the same thing. Hey, I love
I
that,
was
honey.
confused. I was confused too, Amy, but I knew
Oh
what you
no,
meant.
no,
But
no.
I
Because I
can't say
told
I
my
was
son.
okay.
Because listen, my son is a cat person, right? I mean, every damn cat that his friends couldn't take, we ended up with. So we had cats all the time. So
Yes.
my son, but yeah, my son, he's a mini me too. His birthday's same day as Darren's. We're a day of
We didn't
21
even
years and
plan
one
that.
day
That
apart.
wasn't even planned.
No, it wasn't. But
No,
anyway,
we didn't.
my
No,
cat beat me up, and I was talking about it on air one night. So
did punch him in the
anyway,
face.
the cat follows me through the house when he's up here, right? And my son was like, "That's because you're his favorite person." I said, "Then why the hell did he beat me up?" He said, "Mother, he don't care if you're his favorite person or not. You will never get one up on a cat ever."
Mhm. Classic CPS corruption case. He has 7 cats. 7 cats.
Yep, I
Everybody
just
else,
have one.
how many cats? How many cats? How many cats do you have in here? Let's see this. I want to see how many people have. Let's see how many cats people have.
Oh my God, somebody's got 7. Darren, how many cats you got?
Let's just see what everybody else has first before we go announcing my number of
So
cats.
while we're talking about Darren and his cats, Darren did call me this morning to check on me. So, and I didn't know Darren got a lot of snow either. Thank God it went there and not here. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So his cats are running around outside, right? And I'm like, oh my God, look. If they start throwing snowballs, I am done. But his cats like the snow.
Yep, they're out there playing away.
My cat doesn't like the snow, and I just put her on a diet. She's way too,
Oh
she is
Lord.
chunky, and she is mad as hell at me. And she scarfed half a can of food down this morning, and of course, threw it all up. And I'm like, this is a problem. Like this, I'm like, I asked Shayna, she's a mom that I work with, and she's a very close friend of mine, kind of like a little sister. I said, can cats have eating disorders? Because I straight up think my cat
Yeah,
does. Because,
yeah, and don't call them fat. Oh boy, if they
oh
know.
my
They know. I'm
goodness.
telling you right now. If you're like, oh, you're getting heavy cat or something like that, they're like, oh my god. Yeah, she knows we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh
wow.
my God. Somebody had 25. Now they got 2. Thank Jesus. Oh my God.
Yes, I could. Man, I hope they go outside. See, she uses the bathroom outside.
Mine come back inside.
Yeah, she comes inside, but she goes to the bathroom outside.
Yeah, they will go outside and they come back in for. Because I have 23. I have
Ooh.
20. We have 23, and they
Real cat dad. The real cat dad.
yeah. My wife makes me whatever, but anyway,
Your wife does not. Stop lying. Your wife does not. Darren names them all and then won't get rid of them.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
I can't look at them. They're so cute. I love them so much, and they all have their own little personalities. You know, because CPS ain't coming to take your cat from you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at least you get to have
Yes.
them. Hold on
Well,
to them.
there's no cat
That's
laws
all right. Well, we don't need to start trying to enforce those. 'Cause that'll be the next thing they come taking mine.
other than in
But
Virginia. You cannot have your cat declawed. I don't know.
oh, that's mean
What in
headed.
the world?
Why would you want to do that? That's so mean.
Right. But why are we putting more effort into
Yeah,
declawing a cat versus keeping kids home?
I agree.
I never understood that. I said to this lady one time, oh, it was animal control. She came here because my neighbor called, little bitch. But anyway, that's a whole other story. She said, I said, can you tell me why animals have more rights than kids? She's like, that's not why I'm here. I'm like, exactly, because you fucking know. Get off my fucking property.
That's where CPS started because of the SPCA. That they said because that dogs and cats had more rights than children, that this group of women got together, and this is a true story, and they got together and they formed a committee to go around and start helping the orphan children that were on the streets, because they would see all the dogs and cats and they were trying to take them off the streets and help them and all of that stuff. But then they could see back then, because here's what's weird when you look back in time, like they were legitimately, look at this.
Helping kids.
This your cat right here, Tiff, pushing me in the face. See it?
Oh my
Um,
goodness.
yeah, don't you laugh at it. You look at she's bad now. You laughing at her, but they legitimately had kids running around in the streets, like as orphans. Like, and that was like real orphans. These kids didn't have moms and dads. They didn't have any of this stuff. Like where were these parents, and where was all these things, these kids? Where were they coming from that they were actually living on the streets, eating out of trash cans, filling up orphanages?
Yeah, that you can learn a lot from history.
Yeah,
If
and
it's
we need
true,
to learn from history, because if we
Yeah.
don't learn from history, we're just going to keep repeating history.
Yeah, you're
I think we're already
exactly
stuck
right.
in that rut.
And also learning who the hell we really are. Like we're more powerful than you realize.
I
We
saw
are.
a case that
Mhm.
said citizens in the United States are the sovereigns, not the states. And it's a Supreme Court case. I
Oh
said,
yes.
and if you go in there and you say you're a sovereign person, that first thing they say is you're a fucking crackpot.
Yep. Yep. And that's I hate that. It's not right.
but
Mhm.
but these people, the sovereign people,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They're telling the truth.
I
Mhm.
know.
Well, the Constitution makes us all sovereign. The Constitution, the Bill of Rights makes us all sovereign.
The
States that we're sovereign.
Constitution.
Yeah.
It's
Um.
the eighth or not, no, ninth or 10th Amendment that says that the people are sovereign.
Yeah.
Mhm. So we don't need to go through all that stuff that everybody keeps saying. Let's go through this and that to become that, which we already are.
We already are.
Right. So
Well, you send me your group stuff, since we're friends. We've been
yeah.
friends on Facebook. I got so
Yes.
many people on there, because I'm gonna get some of my parents in touch with you too, because
Yeah.
whew,
Because I want to figure out how I can like do something with moms who are not in my city. Like, should I do a TikTok live? Should I start something like this? Like a podcast seems so heavy for me. Like
why don't you
because I
just
have
join
so much going on.
ours?
I'm a full-time student plus having this, and then I think I could do well, maybe it would make more
Why
sense
don't you
because I
just
can
join
only
with
show up
us?
once a
Just
week.
join up with us and just do a show
Just
a week.
Okay, I
just
can
do
do
a show
that.
once a
Yeah.
week.
Do a show
Because I
once a
feel
week.
so comfortable with you guys,
Yeah.
like this has been great. I love this. I feel
Yeah.
like myself. Like I feel like you're part of my tribe now.
Yeah,
All right. We're in.
Claire,
Mm-hmm.
we're taking care of her too. As soon as she goes to court soon, I'm going to go to court with her, as long as we don't get that snowstorm they're calling for that day.
Mhm.
But I'm going to go to court with her.
Yeah.
Claire's going to start doing a show soon. And
Yes.
I told her, honey, you stick with this area right now, and then the more you learn from me, the wider you can expand.
Yes,
Um,
please sign me up.
Yep,
yeah,
that's it. You'll be
we're
hearing
friends
I
it.
on
mean, I'll come
Facebook,
on
girl.
here and do a show with you guys, and we could do whatever you
Yep.
want. But I'll send you what I
Yeah,
have right now.
we'll
I'm
you come
still
on our
building
show. You
on
can have
it.
your own show. Yeah, you come on our show, build your own show. You can do
Yeah, you
whatever you
can do
want. You
your
can
own
show your
show.
show. You can do whatever you
My
want.
own show's too much. I would just rather be. I'm.
Yeah,
I would just rather
well,
be a
well,
guest right now while I'm launching the in
yeah,
person group. But I do want to
yeah,
hold space for other parents, And I don't ever want to exclude dads either. Like, I love the dads, but I think that, like, my purpose and calling is for moms, but I don't ever want to not include the dad. So, my friend Caleb, he's going through this stuff too, false allegations from the ex wife, like terrible things, and I'm trying to get him to get the confidence to take care of the dads,
yeah. We have Men in Trenches. Men in Trenches is coming back here soon, so that's the men's show that we're going to be
I
airing
got
here.
to get him in touch with that.
Yeah, so we'll be we're coming around. We got it. It's all coming.
Yeah.
And
Um,
that's another thing, right? That I have a problem with. We were talking a little bit about it last night, but I wasn't really. I was here, but I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Um, the the amount of sexual abuse
Yeah.
that some of these women say that has happened,
Yeah.
and and sometimes I will have, because I know a lot of people that can run people. I'm like, okay, so this man is 40 some years old, and he just woke up one day and said, "Oh, this is what I'm going to do to this child." No, it doesn't work like that. No, and that irritates me because women, and you know this, we're cruddy sometimes, and we get real fucking
Yeah.
crazy. Um, but I will tell you this: I don't care what my exes did to me. I never, ever, ever, and
Yeah.
to this day, have ever accused them of sexual abuse.
Yeah. It's
Ever.
got to be the truth or it ain't coming out of my mouth,
Right.
because people
that's the way
are
we
humans
roll here.
too, you
That's the way
know?
we roll here.
Yeah.
Gunner says
And
you'll be back on Gunning for CPS. He says.
Of course. He gets
yeah.
all
So
technical on his show. This feels like a living room movie night
Right.
or something. He gets so
Yeah.
technical, and I'm just like,
yeah.
yeah, yes. I'm getting
Mhm.
there because I'm still in family court. I got court on Friday. I think my baby girl's coming home. She's 8, but her dad's a real piece of work, and I pray for him. I wish he could do the right damn thing. But I have to feel sorry for people who are struggling because
Mhm.
something ain't right. Something ain't right, and you just gotta do the freaking best you can because this shit's
well,
hard.
here's the thing: you can't help somebody who is
Mhm.
not willing to help themselves.
Yeah, but so all I can do is help my daughter, and I couldn't stay away any longer out of fear for him or hoping that he would be held accountable for the things he does. And I had to stand up for her when I realized corruption was real and it happened to more people than me. When I realized that, oh my God, my daughter is still trapped. She's not as safe as they make it seem. They didn't make the right decision. This was wrong. I wasn't crazy. And to have to stand up with integrity and be bashed and lied on and have this horrible criminal record follow me, but I'm showing up anyways. And I'm positive it's working out, because he has really showed his true colors. And as much as I hate it, I cannot change it. I cannot fix it. I cannot make it better. I can only show up for my daughter and for other people.
So, with your criminal stuff, have you gotten your civil rights restored?
See, I'm not to the civil stuff yet. I'm
No,
still
no, no,
state.
no, 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 no.
Okay.
Are you on probation?
So I'm on parole. Today marks 4 years since I've been out of prison. But my parole officer said, Amy, I need a letter from you.
Congratulations.
They're considering you for early like parole release. Thank you. Um, but I think it's pretty awesome that these records are just missing because all of that was messed up and wrong.
So
Well, here's the
Targeted,
thing.
targeted the whole way.
What state do you live in?
Missouri.
Okay. So, when you get off probation,
Yeah.
I'm going to look up Missouri
parole.
law, and I'm going to help you get your rights back. You have to be off papers. As soon as you're off papers, you can apply.
Yeah.
Then once we get those restored, you're going to go in front of the courts and you're going to get your Second Amendment rights back because the governor can't do that. And then
Yeah.
once that's done, you're going to apply for a pardon.
Yeah, that's what my plan is. So that's why I was trying to get the judgment, the sentencing, and I have a court clerk friend, and she's like, Amy, I've been a court clerk for so many years, and I've never seen where this stuff is missing. you need to contact one of those organizations. Because when I submit that pardon without the documents that the parole board asked for, they're going to start investigating.
So they'll find it on their, hopefully find it on their side that the errors there, right?
Because once you get your rights restored and you go for your Second Amendment rights, you
Yeah.
have to have copies of all of them. Girl, when I did
Yeah,
mine, they
yeah.
laughed
Mhm.
because ATF called what I used an illegal firearm.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I put Molotov cocktail on there and they laughed because anyway, so I got my gun rights back.
It's all
But
fun
yeah,
and games. Pull out the Molotov cocktail, Tiff.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
because
they
this
laughed at
this
me.
isn't right. We have a right to protect ourselves. Like, we have a right to raise our children. Like, and it's hard not to get angry because you see, like, when we go in there and say we're sovereign, when we claim the things that we naturally are, they laugh in our face, and it's hard not to get all bent out of
Pissy.
shape over that because it's sick all the way to the top. All the way to the top is corrupted. So we have to be the change, you know. We have to. There's got to be some family-friendly legislators. There's got to be something, but we got to look, you know.
Yeah.
We will. We're doing it. We got this stuff done. We're
So
gonna do it. So
we're friends on
Yeah.
Facebook. You contact me
Yes,
not tonight
I
because
will.
I'm going to bed
Okay, girl.
because it's past my
all right,
bedtime.
everybody. Hey, and
Okay.
everybody, check this out. The CPS Punisher app is www.thecpspunisher.com. Check it out. It's up there. The whole thing's wide open and free right now. We're just doing some soft stuff. So if you guys are using it right now, where everything is free and you guys can have access to it, please just shoot us an email. And if you find flaws and errors in it and everything, please, send us an email back. And that way that we can look at it, check it out, and fix those problems. But that'll be available for like the next week. It'll be up there pretty much free, full reign of it. So use it up,
Okay.
use the benefits, and use all of it. See what you guys can do with it.
Okay.
So, all right, everybody. Thank you, Aimee, very much. Tiff,
Thank you.
everybody keep the prayers coming for Tiff's dad because I really do believe that's all I'm going to say about that. So
Yes.
thank you guys, everybody, and we'll see everybody tomorrow.
They said don't fight the system. They said stay quiet. They were wrong. Lock in. We are exposing what so many have failed to. We are going to show you what bar attorneys have hidden from all of us. Hundreds of thousands of children and twice that of parents have been lied to and walked down the road of termination. It's the death penalty. We're all of the protesters, the ones who fight for the rights of prisoners, dogs, illegal immigrants. Why aren't you coming to the aid of our children and families? Right here in America, every day a child per minute is kidnapped.
And no one cares. We fight alone until today. CPS Punishers mount up. Here comes the CPS Punisher.
Anonymous tip, another lie from one of them. No warrant, no proof, just a badge and a grin. Stealing kids like trophies, thinking they'll win. Mama crying on the porch, daddy in the cage. System wrote the script, but the CPS Punisher just flipped the page. The educator they banned, I see every violation, every forged line, every ex-part hearing, every stolen time. One tap of the app and the truth ignites. Welcome to the CPS Punisher, now we can fight.
CPS and the courts have lied to us all.
The courts will not disgrace the family.
CPS Punisher, here to avoid the chains and expose the game. CPS Punisher, the educator they never wanted you to find. Punisher, one tap and their empire cracks. We rise, we take our kids back. The app is called the CPS Punisher.
I'm the cape in the shadows, the skull in the night, the binder full of secrets, the weapons you all need. Ab initio, watch me void that lie. Fourth Amendment armor, watch the tyrants cry. Falsified drug test gone in a flash. I see Tebio, warrior, due process king. Every parent's hero when the hotline rings. I call it justice. Download the truth, now the system busts us. From the courtroom to the streets, hear the battle cry. The CPS Punishers arrive. Kiss your bar asses goodbye. They tried to silence us, now we're the loudest voice in the room.
CPS Punisher,
Here to avoid the chains and expose the game.
CPS Punisher,
This is resurrection. Open the app. Step into the fight. You ready?
CPS Punisher!
The app you need when they took your kid.
CPS Punisher!
The truth they hid, now the truth gets lit.
Punisher!
Download the power, take back the throne.
Punisher!
You're never alone. CPS Punisher. The educator they never wanted you to find. Void complete. Family restored. The bar is finished. The Constitution will prevail. Judges do what's right. Treason is your penalty.
CPS Punisher!
Here comes the CPS Punisher.
We know it's all about the money, we know they lie, we know this is corruption. Does CPS know what they are doing to the children?
And stream. And that's it, guys. Make sure www.thecpspunisher.com. www.thecpspunisher.com. Get it. It's free. It's